So I don't know what happened, but you can see the patches right here. Okay, so this concealer blends so easily and so smoothly. I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I do not know. Look at my lashes, how gorgeous they are. Hey guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, I'm going to be trying out all the new products that I've purchased. If you have not yet watched the other video where I have showed you all the makeup products, then please do watch it. Click on the I button and that will direct you to that video. So with that, let's quickly begin with the video. Now, what I did to my hair was I just styled my hair, and without heat I washed my hair, and on wet hair I put the braids and then I kept them overnight. And here how the hair looks. It's so fluffy, so bouncy, and I'm going to style it that way. It's difficult to maintain also because I had straight hair, and then this hair, the look is very different from that. So I'm going to take you a little bit closer so that you can see my skin properly and see the product, how it places on the skin. So I have nothing on my face right now. You can see this is absolutely my skin, and I have two pimples. One is here, which is already come out, and one which is going to come out in a few days. So the first product I'm going to use is the Elf's Goodness Rose Toner, and I'm going to spray it and then pat it into my face. Then I'm going to moisturize my face using the Nivea Soft Light Moisturizer. This is my absolute favorite because it gives me highly moisturized skin and also glowy, illuminating skin. Another update is that I've stopped using the Minimalist Vitamin C Serum because that was the reason I was getting all the zits and pimples on my face. So I've just stopped using it for a while. I think since my skin is sensitive, that affected my skin and it caused irritation, and that is why I'm getting all these pimples on my face. I should have done a patch test before I used it on my face. So whenever you buy a product, always do a patch test on your hand and just wait for one day, and then you have to apply it on your skin, that is onto your face. Sometimes when you apply the serum on the skin or any product on the skin, it does not react, but when you apply it on your face, it reacts. In that case, you need to do two patch tests. That is, if the patch test on your hand does not give you any irritation, then you have to do a patch test on your face and then check that. I did not do that, and that was my mistake. Okay, so I'm ready with the moisturization, and the first product I'm using is the primer. So that is the Swiss Beauty Highlighting Primer. So let's see how it looks on the skin. I'm going to apply like a generous amount of it. It's not so smooth and does not glide so easily on the face, but let's see how it looks on the face. Very difficult to massage on the face. The texture is not so fluid. So I don't know what happened, but you can see the patches right here. I don't know if it reacted with this moisturizer or what. I think I applied too much amount of it, maybe that is why. Okay, I'm just going to clean it with the beauty blender. I am actually confused what happened, so I'm going to just take a little amount of it and apply it onto my nose and check. So it does leave out a few white particles onto your face. I'm going to use it a few more times, see how it works, and then update you guys. Now it's time for the foundation, and that is the Lakme 95. So I'm going to take a little amount of it, not too much, and apply it onto my skin. I actually do not like the applicator. You can see the foundation dropping and it's going into this. You can see this, it's very messy. And side by side, I'm also going to apply the concealer. So for that, I have this medium deep tan concealer, which is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer, and I'm going to apply that on my under eyes. So here's the trick. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to blend the concealer first and then the foundation for that even look. Okay, so this concealer blends so easily and so smoothly. The foundation is not too matte, blends easily, but if you're a dry skin type, just apply a lot of moisturizer before applying the foundation. So with that, let's move on to the bronzer. So for that, I'm using the Sugar bronzer, and I'm keeping my fingers crossed because I do not know how this is going to work on my skin, how it will look on my skin. So I'm going to take a little bit and let's see. I think the shade looks really good on my skin tone. I'm also going to take the bronzer near my ear because I have learned this technique on YouTube. Also, I sweat a lot and therefore I have to use the beauty blender again and again. So I'm done with contouring my face. I have to contour my nose. For that, I'm going to use this particular brush. I'll show you how I contour my nose. So first what I do is I contour right here under my eyebrows, and then I take it onto the nose here like this. So yeah, that's done, and I'm going to apply a little bit concealer over here. Now I'm going to quickly set the under eyes here, and for that I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me powder. I have not purchased any other powder because I'm happy with this powder. And also I do not use a lot of powder, so purchasing another loose powder will be of no use to me. And I'm going to take a brush like this and then set my under eyes. I will apply the least amount of powder under my eyes because I do not like too much powder. You can also try baking, but that does not work for me. And I know my under eyes, the bags are still visible, but I just like to keep it like that. I don't want to go extra because that is not me basically. I want to keep it simple. I want to keep the imperfections as it is. I don't want it to be perfect because if I go and cover up these dark circles more, it is not going to look natural. It is going to look as if, I don't know, I just don't like that look. Now quickly I'm going to set my base. This is another trick I've learned, to set your base soon after you do your base. And I'm going to use the setting spray again later. So this actually burned my eyes. Maybe I opened the eyes, that's why, but otherwise the fragrance, it has a lot of fragrance. That is one negative part of it. Let's first do the blush and then I will move on to the eyes. So for that I'm going to use the Sugar Salmon Superstar, and I'm going to add the blush just over here, not too much on the apples of my cheeks. Little bit onto my nose and chin. This is a matte blush, no shimmer, and that is what I want. I'm not going to use any eyeshadow palette for the eyes. I will be using the bronzer and the blush shade onto my eyes as well. I'm going to pick up an eyeshadow brush. So I purchased this eyeshadow brush recently from Nykaa. First I'm going to pick up the blush color and apply it to my eyelids. And then I'm going to apply the bronzer shade onto the outer corners. Then I'm going to use a Swiss Beauty eyebrow pencil and I'm going to shape my eyebrows. So for that what I do is I take a spoolie brush and first I take the hair on top like this and then draw the line. Then I take them down and then draw the line on top. And then I just fill in the gaps, nothing else. And after that I use a spoolie to just brush it out. So this is how my eyebrow looks. I think the shade is perfect for my eyebrows. Then I'm going to use this holographic liner right here. This is the white eyeliner, and I'm just going to create a small wing. I'm not going to do too many lines on my eyes because I do not have the practice. So when I practice it, I'm going to show you. So I finally created the wing, and then I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to coat my lashes using this mascara. You can see it instantly lifted my lashes, and I'm really impressed with this mascara because it gives you volume and also it curls your lashes. This wand is very comfortable. Look at my lashes, how gorgeous they are looking. So moving on to the highlighter, and I'm really excited to see how this highlighter is going to look on my skin. I'm going to apply it drop by drop and blend it. So just 2 drops like this. And now I'm going to blend it with the beauty blender. So here's how the highlighter looks. You need to blend it with your finger as well. Oh god, it dries out really fast. So this is how the highlighter looks, and obviously I cannot add the highlighter into my inner corners. I have to use a powder highlighter, and I think I like the highlighter. I like the finish of the highlighter. Only drawback is that you need to blend the highlighter really fast because it dries out too fast. So I'm going to use the Mini City palette and highlight the inner corners of my eyes, also on the arch of my eyebrows. Finally, it's time for the lipstick. I'm going to use the Miss Claire lipstick in 58. This is a very neutral nude lipstick, and for the lip liner I will be using the Miss Claire Glimmeristics for lips. This is the lip liner and it is in the shade Coffee Brown. I'm going to line my lips, and this is like contouring your lips because it's like a contour shade. Here's how it looks. I love this particular lip shade, in love with this. And then I'm going to use the setting spray again to set my whole face.
Hold me close till I get up. Time is barely.
So I just love how this look turned out to be. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial. Don't forget to comment down below your favorite product. My favorite product for today was the Maybelline Falsies Lash Lift Mascara, and the second one is the Miss Claire Soft Matte Lip Cream. Very nude shade. I've never worn a shade like this before. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, then please do so and turn the bell notification on. Also, don't forget to follow my Instagram, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.
I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and